Hello friends, in this PPT I am explaining basic concepts of pavement design, definition of pavement, types of pavements, component parts of pavements, functions of each component layer. The surface of the roadway should be stable, non-yielding to allow the heavy wheelloads of road traffic to move with least possible rolling resistance. The road surface should also be even along the longitudinal profile to enable the fast moving vehicles to move safely and comfortably at a desired speed. So what is pavement? Pavement is the upper part of the roadway, airport or parking area structure which provides hard, smooth, dust-free surface for the movement of vehicles. It includes all the layers, subgrade, subbase, base and surface course resting on the original groove. It consists of all structural elements or layers including the shoulders. So based on structural behavior, road pavements are generally classified into two categories. One is flexible pavement, another one is rigid pavement. When surface course is constructed using a bitumen or asphalt as a binding material, which is termed as the flexible pavement. When surface course is constructed using the cement concrete as a binding material, it is termed as a rigid pavement. Other types of pavement structure includes semi-rigid pavements or composite pavements, interlocking cement concrete block pavements. A typical flexible and rigid pavement structures and component parts are shown in this figure. So here in case of flexible pavement, there are 4 different layers. So in case of rigid pavements, there may be 2 or 3 layers. So here the bottom layer is called as the subgrade soil or compacted earth, or it is also called as the natural formation. The top of the natural formation is termed as the formation level. Above that there is a layer which is called as the subbase course, and above the subbase course there is a base course, and topmost layer is called as the surface course or the wearing course. So in case of rigid pavement, there are maybe 2 or 3 layers. So if subgrade soil having good C-bar value, or if the strength is good, in that case, so directly we can place CC slab over the subgrade soil. Otherwise, if it is having less C-bar value or weak, in that case subbase may be placed in between the surface course and the subgrade soil. Okay, the different component parts in case of flexible pavements are subgrade, subbase, base and surface. So in case of rigid pavements, subgrade, subbase and surface course, and the surface course is also called wearing course. So in this figure, a load distribution is shown in case of a flexible pavement. Usually the load distribution will be in a truncated cone shape, means at the topmost layer of the pavement the load or the stress will be maximum. So as the depth increases, the load will be distributing to a larger area. That's why here the stress will be less compared to the topmost layer. Okay, so this is a cross section of flexible pavement. The lowermost layer is the subgrade soil. The main function of the subgrade soil, it is the lowest layer of the pavement layer, and which ultimately supports all the pavement component layers and the traffic loads. So above that there is a subbase course. The granular subbase course has to serve as an effective drainage layer of the pavement and also has to sustain lower magnitude of compressive stress than the base course. Therefore, aggregates of lower strength having good permeability may be used in the granular subbase layer. Crushed stone aggregates are often used in the GSP layer of important highways, as this material has high permeability and serve an effective drainage layer. So above that there is a base course. The main function of base course is to support the surface course. Okay, the granular base course is considered as the most important component of flexible pavement layer, which sustains the wheel load, stress and disperses through larger area on the GSP layer. A good base course enhances the load carrying capacity of the flexible pavement structure. Good quality coarse aggregates are generally used in the granular base course of flexible pavement. And the topmost layer is called as the wearing course, and it is also called as the surface course. It prevents the entry of surface water into the pavement layers during the rains and thus protect the base course and other pavement layers below. With a good surfacing and an effective drainage layer, it is possible to keep the soil subgrade in relatively dry condition and retain its stability. The bituminous surface serves as a wearing course for the traffic and provides dust-free pavement surface under the dry weather. So these are the functions of surface course, base course, subbase course and subgrade. Thank you.